Most businesses spend, way more time and money insuring their $50,000 delivery vans than the actual person bringing in $2 million in revenue every year.
Right. It is completely backwards.
It really is. So today we're diving into this exploration into the source material to look at that massive financial blind spot. We're going over some Transamerica strategies on key person life insurance.
Yeah, and the goal here is to help you figure out how to actually de-risk the institutional source code of your company, which, is your people.
Exactly, because the big hook here is, if your most valuable team member just vanished tomorrow, would your business survive that rebound period?
And that rebound period is rough. I mean, replacing someone can cost anywhere from 1/2 to 2 times their annual salary, and it often takes months to find a successor.
Oh, at least.
Right, and the damage isn't just emotional or about headhunter fees, it's a ripple effect. It hits your revenue, disrupts your big accounts, and, well, it actually shakes your creditworthiness almost instantly.
Wait, creditworthiness? Like the bank actually cares if my top dev or my sales director leaves?
They absolutely care. If a lender sees that 25% of your revenue is tied to just one person, they look at that as a massive human risk.
I guess that makes sense, because that key person is basically the load-bearing wall of the whole operation.
That's a perfect way to put it. If that load-bearing wall is removed, everything sags. But having a policy in place turns that human risk into a collateralized asset. It shows the bank you have the liquidity to survive the transition.
Okay, but let's be real here. Laura might be thinking this sounds like a massive cash drain for a growing firm. If I start pouring premiums into a policy, isn't that just money leaving the balance sheet?
Well, see, that's the common misconception. The Transamerica Financial Foundation IUL2 structure, or FFIUL2, isn't like your typical car insurance where the money just vanishes if you don't crash.
Right, because the business actually owns the policy.
Yep, the business owns it, pays the premiums, and receives the death benefit, which is usually income tax-free. But the real kicker is that it builds cash value.
Which acts as a business asset, right?
Exactly. It's a liquid business asset that can potentially enhance your creditworthiness. Oh, and I should mention the ethics side of this real quick. You can't just secretly insure someone.
Right, like taking out a policy in the dark.
Exactly. The key person has to provide written consent. They have to be a partner in this.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And it could even be like a retention tool, right?
Oh.
Showing them they are valued.
It definitely is. Now, let's look at the case study from the material. Michael runs a $4 million software company, and his director of biz dev, Anna, generates 25% of the annual revenue.
Right, so Michael sets up a $1 million policy for Anna, but he doesn't just get a flat policy. He chooses an increasing death benefit option. Why go through the extra complexity there?
Well, because Anna's value to the firm isn't static. As she lands bigger accounts and grows the firm's reach, her replacement cost skyrockets. This specific strategy means the coverage grows with her value.
Oh, wow, so it scales up over time.
Yeah, potentially reaching nearly $1.8 million by year 20. The shield actually keeps pace with the company's growth.
But wait, what if Anna just retires? Or she gets headhunted after 10 years? I mean, Michael hasn't lost all that money, right?
Not at all. That's the exit strategy part. In this hypothetical scenario, by years 6 or 7, the cash surrender value actually exceeds the premiums paid. So Michael can just tap into that cash to fund the search for her successor.
That is a huge aha moment. We really need to treat star talent with the same or even more financial safeguarding than we give to a server rack.
Or a fleet of trucks. Machines are depreciating assets, but people are the ones who actually appreciate in value. It's moving from a hope for the best setup to documented resilience.
You're insuring the engine, not just the shell.
Exactly right.
It really makes you look at your org chart differently. So, Laura, here's a final thought for you to chew on. Most businesses insure their laptops and their buildings without a second thought. But if those assets are only valuable because of the person operating them, have you actually insured the engine or just the shell?
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah, it's all about planning for those what-ifs to ensure there's always a what's next.